Hi, my name is Alex, CTO at Rent Centric, and today I wanted to welcome you to Rent Centric version 4 basic training. Rent Centric version 4 has been designed to be fully responsive interface, and by that you're able to simply access Rent Centric system on your mobile device, tablet, or your desktop computer. This system will automatically respond to the screen size, and it will adjust the objects on the screen to fit on your mobile, tablet, or any other screens that you're accessing the system from. What we have done is we have kept the menu system very similar to version 3 in order to continue having the ease of use and the user-friendly interface for our clients. Basically, you can access everything you need from the top menu bar. So you can access your quotes, reservations, rentals, vehicles, customers. You can access your reporting. And you can also set up the system with many different setups that are available within the Rent Centric menu bar. You can also add new reservation, start a rental, or add a task from the top menu bar. You can also search for your rentals, reservations, vehicles, customers, or quotes by just selecting the drop down and entering the information here. For example, if you want to search for your rental, you can simply enter the rental number, first name or last name, and click on search and basically find the information that you're looking for. You can also edit your profile, access Zendesk support system, change the location, basically switch to another location, or log out of Rent Centric. Under the top menu bar, you have the real-time dashboard, which basically shows you the in-fleet, available, on rent, and any other information that you're looking to access. So you simply click on in-fleet and you can access the vehicle by clicking on the vehicle, and it takes you to the vehicle profile. So you can go through the menu and access any kind of information. For example, you have these 3 cars available. You can start a reservation from the real-time dashboard. And you can also print this list or export it. So this is valid with any grid or any list that you see in the system. You can actually sort it by clicking on these headers. And you can go to different page numbers. You can see more data on a single page, and you can print or export it into an Excel sheet if you like to extract the information and bring it out of Rent Centric. Now here on the left side, you can see all the rentals leaving today. So if you have any rentals that are going out, you will see it on this side. You can see what rentals are coming back today. You can see any tasks assigned to you, and also vehicles requiring service. Also, if you click on the link here, it will actually take you to, for example, if you have vehicles leaving today, it will take you to the same page for you to get the full list. On the right hand side, you can start a rental, make a reservation, or look at the overview calendar. So in the overview calendar, you can limit the date range that you're looking for. You can limit the vehicle type to 1 or multiple vehicle types. You can change the location, and also at the bottom you can see the vehicles that you have in the system, and you can also right click, generate a new quote, make a reservation, or start a rental directly from the calendar. And once you have the reservation created, you can actually see in green bars, light green is reservation, dark green is agreement, one-way rentals are black, or any reservation that don't have any vehicles assigned to them as unassigned. So going back to the home page, you can also on the right hand side see the 14-day, 1 month, and 7-day forecast for your utilization, and this is basically based on rentals and reservations. At the bottom, you can select a location or a vehicle type and actually look for availability based on a date and time range, or you can simply enter a vehicle type and search for the vehicles if you're looking for a specific vehicle. Now let's move on into adding a location. So simply, if you want to add a location, you can go to location info and add a location. So you basically enter the location information, go to next, enter the setting, and you can add a new location to the system. You can also add new vehicle types. So basically by going to the menu, vehicle setup, you can add new vehicle types. Here we have a few vehicle types added by default to the system. You can simply click on add new and enter your vehicle type information and click save. You can also add rates by going to the rates, rental rates, and master rates. Here I can create a new rate. You can enter the rate code, the calculation by, which is 24-hour, which is the standard, calendar day, which is every calendar day will be considered a day, or a flat rate. You can add it to the system. You can select the rate types, which in the brochure, in the user manual, you will definitely see how every rate type does the calculation. For example, you can have a multi-day rate or 21-day rate, and only if the reservation is coming in for a 21-day rental, this rate will show up. So you have a lot of flexibilities in terms of doing flat rates, multi-day rates, and any other rate that is suitable for your vehicles or for your rental. You can have the rates available by date range or season. So if it's by date range, you can have an effective date and end date, and the rate will not be available out of this range. Or you can have a season, which means you have a high season rate that comes into effect every year based on the start of the season, and it will terminate based on end of the season. So here I'm just going to put in a test rate, and it's 24 hours. Skip hourly rate, which means that the rate will start from the daily rate right off the bat. Active is active. You can display the rate online on your online reservation website. Value pricing means if a 5-day rate is more than a weekly rate, it will automatically go to weekly rate. And these are the dates that are available for you. So simply you can just go to compact and enter your daily rate, hourly rate. Let's say it's $8 an hour, and then your daily rate is 30, and it will automatically populate the rates. You can always adjust them, and these are the mileage allowed on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So if you put 0, it is unlimited. If you put 1, means that it is mileage only, so it will start charging them from the first mile. Or you can actually put a amount that you allow based on the daily, weekly, or monthly mileage allowance. And if they go over the mileage that is allowed, you can actually charge them like 25 cents for the extra mileage driven. So now that we have set up the vehicle type and rate, you can now go and set up your vehicles. So here are the list of already populated vehicles in the system. There should be only one vehicle when you sign up with the system. So basically, if you want to search for your vehicles, you can enter the vehicle ID or the license plate, or you can search the advanced feature that allows you to do a more detailed search on the vehicle. And this is actually valid for any of the other menu items such as reservations, rentals, or customers. You can do an advanced search and find more detailed information, or search based on more detailed information for the data that you're looking for. So here, if I go to add a new vehicle, simply you enter the vehicle information such as make, model, model code, odometer, fuel level, any maintenance information. I know it looks like a lot, but once you do 1 or 2, you'll get used to it. Or you can simply use the import tool and basically import your vehicles via an Excel sheet, which is much faster and much simpler. So now that the vehicles are entered, let's go ahead and start a rental. So simply, if I go to start rental, I can enter the vehicle customer information on the first screen on the customer tab. If you have credit card or the MacTech swiper, you can swipe the information of the customer. If you have a scanner, you can actually scan the 2D barcode. This might be a little bit finicky if the barcode is not exactly getting the highest resolution. The camera is not getting the highest resolution um, uh, from the barcode. So it's not highly recommended. We recommend using the app, but in this case you can actually give it a try. And if a customer is a repeated customer, you can simply click on search, and it will actually show you the customer within the system. So you select a customer. Here you can actually add more drivers if you like. You can edit the information of the customer, and if everything is okay, you simply go save and go to rental tab. So right here you can simply search for the vehicle that's available. So we have all these vehicles that are available. I'm just gonna select the Tesla here, and then you can continue going forward. You can select the rate, and then as you can see, the charges summary shows. Here you can have any other information, discounts, claim number, rental reason, discount reason, referral. You can select a referral. This is the real time gas level of the vehicle. You can always change that if it has changed, and also you can add more add-ons such as insurances or any other information, and click on update charges summary. As you can see, it will update it here, and simply you can actually click on it and update the numbers. So not only you can update the numbers on any of the add-ons, you can also edit the rate. So let's say I've selected the daily rate. I can actually override the rate by $45 in this case, or change any of the attributes of the rate, and it will basically take effect on the charges summary. And if everything is okay, you can move on to the payment screen, and right here you can either enter manually or swipe the credit card if you have the Magtech triple track swiper, and then it will automatically populate these. If not, you can just simply select, let's say, Amex. Is it a credit, authorization, or refund, and put the other information and simply click on submit, and it will actually show the charge right here at the charges summary. So everything will be on one screen, and it will be good to go. And then when you're done, you can simply select your contract, say complete and print, and it will print the rental agreement right on your screen, which you can print it and give it to customer to sign it. Now we can go ahead and look at the rentals. So let's say if we have a rental already in the system, we can simply go to the rentals and click on end rental and go through the ending of the rental. You can enter the fuel level, you can enter the odometer in, all the charges, and if everything is okay, you can also process the credit card. And if everything is okay, you can simply click on end rental and print the contract to the screen, or the invoice to the screen, and basically finish the rental. We can talk about the reservations as well. So simply, if you want to add a reservation, you can simply go to reservations and click on new reservation, or go to the top and say make a reservation. So I'm just going to go and click on new reservation, and new reservation is very simple. Either you can enter the customer info or search for an existing customer. You can enter the customer phone and email, select the vehicle attributes, same as the rental. You can even process credit card, and once you click save, a customer gets a copy of the reservation confirmation, and you will also receive a copy, and the reservation will be saved in the system. You can also generate quotes. Let's say a customer calls you and they want to generate a quote. So let's say the customer calls and says, I want to rent a car for like 2 days. We can just go in and put in the number of days that they're looking to rent a vehicle. We can go to the vehicle type, select the day, any add-ons that you want to add, and click on generate. And on the right hand side, it will be generated. You can always adjust the numbers. Then it also shows you the available vehicles for this rate range. You can make a reservation, or you can simply save the quote under the customer profile, which allows you to reuse the quote before the expiry date and generate a reservation or rental out of this quote. Now let's actually start a rental, or we can actually end the rental, this one, and basically get the reporting for your income and your financials at the end of the rental. So I'm just going to put some fake numbers here, and as you can see, oh, it's like $6,000. That's okay. Maybe we'll take a payment on Visa and submit the payment. As you can see, I just made a payment and the balance is 0, and let's say that's the contract. I'm just gonna select the standard and end the rental. Once the contract is printed on the screen, you can simply print it and give a copy to the customer. So now we can go ahead and look at the reporting. So you can simply go to management report, and let's run the daily business report for that. So here I can do close date, which is today. So I'm just going to go select today's date and say generate data. There you go. So I have the rentals that happened today, and I can see all the detailed breakdown. As you can see, this is the rental that we closed just right now, and any other rental that was closed today, we can simply see that. And any of the reports that you run, you can simply export it into any of the formats that you like. For example, PDF, Excel, Word, and you can basically take it to Excel comma delimited, and you can actually start modifying the columns or removing or adding. So any of the other reports are also exportable. Let's say if I go to the vehicle summary report, you can filter the data that you're looking for, and you can simply click on generate, and it will generate the report for you. There you go. So going back, moving through the system, you have a lot of different features. For example, you can set up the location, hours of operation, upload logo, create regions, users. You can simply edit users, add users, and set up the permissions for the users. You can set up rates, insurances, taxes, miscellaneous charges. That's no problems. You can set up corporate customers with their specific rates. You can import information, as I mentioned, in the system. You can set up payments and basically set up payment gateway such as PayEasy or First Data or Authorize.net in order to process credit card directly within Rent Centric. You can have your own custom rental agreements. Basically, either you can create an HTML or you can give us the design and we can create it at an add-on cost in PDF and enter it into the system. Vehicle setup, you can set up many things about your vehicles, makes, models, types, quotes, status, everything like that. Equipment setup, you can set up equipment inventory such as baby seats or GPS, and you can actually keep track of their availability. So let's say if you have 10 child seats, you can actually rent them out and have them specifically on a rental agreement based on their serial number, and you can track the incoming equipment for the future and also allocate them to rentals. Some global setting, master system setup. These are all generic system setups that you can do. If you have car share, these are the car share setups that has another training video. You can set up the emails that go out to the customer. For example, the reservation email or the confirmation email that goes out to the customer. You can set that up, and you can also set up your online reservation, which is also integrated into WordPress as an add-on cost. You can actually have your own WordPress website that works directly with Rent Centric. You can have SMS notifications that go out from the system for your business. You can sell some merchandise. Let's say you sell bottled waters, t-shirt. You can actually track that through the merchandise. You can do some email marketing sent out from the system. For example, if you have any new promotions or new products, you can market that to the to your customers. Tasks and messages, you can simply add tasks and assign it to other users in the system. If you do have Salesforce, you can actually set up Salesforce. in the system, and also you can search for any of these menu items in the system by entering it into the search box down below. So I hope you find this training helpful. If you have any questions, please make sure to contact us at support@rentcentric.com or simply open a ticket at the Zendesk support system. Thank you very much and have a good day.